Come on, get happy. I mean, how many people tell you to do that? I'm John Bowen, CEO of CG Worldwide, and in this week's first word, I would like to help you get happy. Now, I mean, we tend to be pretty left brain dominant as financial people, financial advisors, and so on. And the soft stuff often gets away from us. But there's all kinds of research on happiness, and it's tied to success. And I started looking at this, and one of the reasons that I did was the dissatisfaction level for one of the best opportunities, jobs, careers, professions, businesses, that we are not as satisfied as one would expect. In one of our largest studies ever that we did in 2012, 2,108 financial advisors. Now, 63% did say they're satisfied, so almost a super majority. But I would have guessed, we'd never done it this way before, that we would have a pretty high percentage of very satisfied, 8.8. And when we look at dissatisfied, over a third were dissatisfied, and almost 10% were very dissatisfied. This is alarming. This is, for an industry that is just has the opportunity to do so good by clients by helping them make smart decisions about their money so they can achieve all that's important to them. We're not feeling very satisfied. Now, why? Why aren't we more satisfied and happy? And I went out to an expert at Harvard, Shaun Achor, and Shaun's book, The Happiness Advantage, I started reading it. And I was blown away. And I called Shaun and asked him if he would come out and speak to our mastermind group. And the reason why I called, it was the first book that I read that wasn't just on happiness itself. I couldn't get that left brain out of the way. And I wanted to see some statistics on if your teammates and yourself were happier, that the return on investments for doing that type, doing what it takes would increase. And he showed a remarkable increase in return on investment. And I'm going to encourage you to read the book, and I'm going to share with you what Shaun shared with us at our roundtable to the top financial advisors we have a privilege of coaching. He wanted to simplify his message, and he really shared with us kind of what 5 steps to happiness. Now, the beautiful thing that he said there is you only have to do one of these. Okay, all 5 of them work, but pick one that you want to do and do it for 21 days. That's it. And you're going to find a dramatic increase in happiness for yourself and really all of those around you, and the return on investment is going to be huge. So what are these keys? Let's go to the first one. So for 21 days, one option is list 3 things that you're grateful for, gratitudes that you have. So over the last 24 hours, at the end of the day, beginning of the day, look back on 24, don't care which part, and write down 3 things that you just are really appreciative that have been great. I mean, all of us are blessed. Doing this for 21 days, you're going to find an amazing difference. Second, journal. Now, most of us are really good at having to-do lists. You can have the paper to-do list. You can have electronic to-do lists. There's an endless number of ways to do to-do lists, and I don't know about you, but they never seem to be all done. And what we're talking about here is here what we're doing is just really writing down over the last 24 hours what we really appreciate. And we're writing, in a story. It can be a paragraph or 2, but keep a journal and do that. Third suggestion that recommended was exercise. Now, I'm going to say this is what we should all do. I'm one of those people that by no means am I going to tell you I love exercise. Matter of fact, if there was that magic pill I could take, I would. Or if I could hire a trainer that would work out really hard for me, I would. Instead, I hire the trainer to help me with the exercise program. And it's just so important because it provides, it re-energizes you. In today's world, we need to have that energy. I mean, it's not time management, it's energy management, being a top entrepreneur in the financial advice side. So exercise is another great way of doing it. The fourth is to meditate. And here all we're talking about is for 21 days. Each of these are 21 days. Reason for 21 days is you can be disciplined for 21 days. At the end of 21 days, habits are formed. Meditate for 2 minutes. Just sit quietly, observe your breathing, slow in, slow out, 2 minutes. That's it. Don't think of anything. Remove everything from your mind. You'll be amazed again how much energy that brings to you. And the last is saying thank you. Here, what we're talking about, just say one thank you every 24 hours. At work, it might be taking people out to, one person out to lunch. Every time, do a thank you to someone different over that 21 days. What you're going to find is this is going to help you tremendously. It's going to lay the foundation for happiness for you to fully appreciate how great a life you have. Doesn't mean that you aren't going to have some things that aren't working. We all have that. Life intrudes for everybody. Nobody gets out unscarred. But wow, when we really appreciate the happiness we're aware of this pursuit of happiness, it's always that journey, if you will. But when we acknowledge that, not only internally, but externally to everyone around us, our productivity, our success goes up. You attract even more success. Try it. Your clients, your future clients, your strategic alliance, your partners, your teammates, everyone is going to very much appreciate the difference you make. Try the happiness again.